Well, I gotta evaluate my options. I have two WR250Rs, but last week I went to the beta demo days, and in the morning they gave us a chance to ride kind of all their bikes. I really went there for the RRS line, their dual sports. So I got a chance to ride the 350, the 390, I think the 430, the 500. I really went there thinking I was going to be impressed by the 350 or the 390, and they were great bikes. They did kind of feel like my WR250R, with a bit more power and quite a bit better handling, but the one that impressed me the most out of the RRS line was the 500. They put us on a dirt track and we were able to kind of just tool around on the dirt back. I mean, by tool around I was getting passed left and right, but I am not a ripper. But I thought the 500 was well balanced and had a lot of power in reserve, and even though I don't ride that, with a lot of speed, I thought it was a pretty fun bike. The 500 to me was the best of the bunch, just the type of riding style and the rider I am. I mean, it felt really like the 350 or 390, but just with like a V8 in it. It had a lot more, I mean, the CCs definitely had a lot more horses in reserve, and it was nimble enough for me. But the 350, 390 were also pretty good bikes, pretty good stallions. The 490, I don't know, I thought it was okay. It was a bit snappy, but it was almost like a 40 caliber gun compared to the 500, which is more like the 45. With a lot of power, a lot of stopping power, really. And the 40 is a bit snappy, but the 45 is definitely just dead on power, and it's, I don't know. Anyways, so out of the RRS line, I like the 500 the best, but really, honestly, I'm still debating between the 390 or the 500 if I had to pick one of those RRSs. But I went there for the RRS line to demo and ride, and I got a chance to do that whole line. But then I had a chance to actually ride some two-strokes for the first time. And their two-strokes, pretty... Mind you, that was my first time on a two-stroke. And I'll tell you this, I was really impressed by the two-strokes. That was my first time on a two-stroke, and I tried, I think it was our 300 trainer, at least on a closed-circuit track. And that felt great. It felt like a mountain bike. Felt like I was in total control. Then I just got on the regular, I think it was a 250 or 300 two-stroke. I didn't have the camera on for that, but that one felt awesome. Great acceleration, great handling. It was a different experience in that the two-stroke, I mean, that was my first time on a two-stroke. Coming from, the 250R four-stroke, so some of those turns I was waiting to downshift and do some engine braking, but I learned pretty quick you can't do that on a two-stroke. But the power delivery on a two-stroke was really addictive. Anyways, I only had like an hour or two to ride. I don't know, maybe it was 6 or 7 bikes. I did not get a chance to ride the race versions, the RRs. Maybe next time around I'll do that. But given that day, I mean, it was muddy like this, but the track was slick, and if I had I'm glad I didn't wipe out. Let's just put it that way. So it was fun as hell. The two-strokes were awesome. I mean, they'd probably do great in an environment like this on just muddy-ass trails. Woo! Fuck! All right, here we go. Ah! Do you think a two-stroke would have made it through there? I don't know. But this heavy-ass WR250R didn't. It probably doesn't make sense to have two WR250Rs for long. But after going to those demo days, the beta demo days, and tasting kind of different models, actually experiencing a two-stroke, it's making my next step decision a bit more complicated. Do I want to get another Enduro, a plated Enduro dual sport like a KTM, a Husky, even a Beta, or do I just want to get a closed circuit like two-stroke, like a YZ? Whew, those could be kind of sweet, but that's my dilemma. I'm going to continue practicing no matter what bike I'm on. Ha 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 ha. Did I just... Are you kidding me?